My brothers and sisters, the word is very clear. God loves you so much. God loves you, and He protects you in any situation. This is very clear. For God, in all the creation, you are the most important. We are the child of God. And the Father loved us so much that He gave His Son, Jesus Christ, for us. And both gave us the Holy Spirit, because our life no end in the death. Our life is for eternity, but only with God. I want to tell you something. When I was very, very, very young and beautiful, many years ago, I was about 16 years old, 17 years old, something like that. It was my first mission, yes. I went on mission to a small town, the name Nichi, Santa Ana Nichi, in the state of Mexico. This is the name. And one priest helped us in order to make this mission in that Santa Ana Nichi. And the priest attending told us that we were going to go even further into the mountains to give catechism, to help in Mass and assist our indigenous brothers. Well, I remember that day, one difficult for me, because in the morning, very early, very, very early, this priest and another men who helped to the priest prepare everything. But we don't know that this community of the indigenous is in the mountain. And we need to arrive there in horses. I never go in the horses, never. Was my first time. Was terrible, terrible. 8 hours, can you believe, in the horses? Well, was terrible. Anyway, when we are very close to this small town, Santa Ana Nichi, I remember the indigenous people quickly prepare everything to say, okay. And I remember in the small chapel in this community, indigenous people, I tell you, that day was Holy Trinity ceremony, Holy Trinity feast. And the father, the priest, said, "You, Eduardo, talk to the indigenous people about the Holy Trinity. Me, I will go to confess to the people. You please talking about of the Holy Trinity." My goodness me, I never to know about the Holy Trinity. That is very difficult. Do you remember? I only 70 years old. I remember I looking for the indigenous, and I sweat, and the indigenous saw me, and I saw the indigenous, and the indigenous saw me. Nothing in my mouth, nothing in my mind. Anyway, one man who helped to the priest in these situations, one man arrived to the, let me see, what is the word of this, because I don't know, the rope, yes. Arrived to the rope for the horses, you know, this line, and he made a knot in this rope. And talking to the indigenous, I said, "What is this?" And the indigenous answer is 1 knot in 1 rope. Perfect. And that man made another knot. "What is this?" said this man. And the indigenous said, there are 2 ropes in 1 line, in 1 rope. Perfect. And this man made another knot. What is this?" And the indigenous answer, 3 ropes in 1 line, in 1 rope. Perfect. And said this man, "This is the Holy Trinity." My goodness. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, 3 knots in 1 rope. I understand the Holy Trinity. My first time I understand that. But I understand more, much more, in this situation. To understand that whole that people serves to the others and go with horses to the mountain with indigenous people and try to help that persons, that people, that indigenous. I understand. God is our Father. Because only if you have in your heart that the presence of the Father, if you have here in your heart the presence of the Father, and you say, "Our Father," I understand that we are the family of God. And I understand exactly Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ gave us his life in that cross because he loves us so much. Exactly that priest and all that people who go in that mountains in order to help to these people is the love of Jesus Christ. And only with the Holy Spirit that people made all these things in order to help to the others, because the others are my brothers, my family. I understand more about the Holy Trinity when I saw how these people help to the others. I understand more. And I understand now more. Our God loves you so much. In Jesus Christ, he gave his life for you because you are so important. More than the sun, the moon, the stars, the mountains, the sea. You are the most important. And only with the Holy Spirit we understand, we need to do, we need to construct, we need to be the civilization of love, the one family of God, the civilization of love in this world right now, in your situation, in our situation. You are the family of God. Don't be afraid, say the word of God. Don't be afraid. But also our Lady Guadalupe said that exactly the same to Juan Diego. Don't be afraid. I am here. I am your mom. I have the honor to be your mom, said our Lady Guadalupe. Don't be afraid. I protect you. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I am the source of your joy. Don't be afraid. You are here in me. You are here in the cross of my arms and the whole of my mantle. Don't be afraid. You are the most important from God.